All right, go.
In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it.
Okay. In 5, 4, 3.
That's tomorrow, and that is it for us today. And we will leave you with a. I can't do it.
Okay.
We'll do it live.
Okay. No.
We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it, and we'll do it live.
And now, live from the Night Views radio studio, it's the Rob Saul Show. Please welcome South Jersey's favorite single dad and radio's most bitter divorcee, Rob Saul.
I'm so happy you left. It's like heaven without you. I hope you never forget.
Oh, hello there, everybody. How is everybody doing this fine afternoon? I got the day off today. I figured I'd come on a little early. I've been going to bed early with my new healthy lifestyle. I know I slipped up one night on air and drank, and I mean it's cracking me up watching the whole Dabbleverse is talking about me. It's amazing. I'm very whatever. I guess they say as long as they're talking about you. I saw someone sent me on Twitter, Anthony Cumia's human cum rag, Missy B, was like, slur Saul. And it's like, listen, honey, you're not funny. Just you're Anthony Cumia's cum dumpster. Why don't you just let Anthony ring you out and pack you up over again and stay off of Twitter and stop trying to be funny, hun. All right. Rob is the only one that hasn't been blamed for the AC event being canceled. Yes, I did see that. Chad Zumock strikes again. I heard Chad Zumock did a whole show about how he thought I was on drugs. Well, Chad should know of all people, the drunk people, not all. But instead of streaming, which is probably not a wise idea to do either, streaming drunk, what Chad does is he gets behind the wheel and crashes into a tree. And you can find that article in the paper. Yeah. Why did you bail on WATP the other day? Not that I wanted you to go, but John also said he was going to work with you that night. I had to work. I ended up having to go into work that night. I told John that. And yeah, I'm not going on WATP. That was I was going to go on there, and Carl acted like he wanted to be cordial. And then, I guess he went on the show and was calling me a retard and a drug addict. And Carl is like a snaggletooth loser that thinks he's successful because he does a podcast and, is friends with Anthony Cumia, Count Cumia. Carl's a nobody. If you were pretending to nod out to to get more attention, that would be a veteran move. Yes, I did that on purpose. No, I saw the videos and I'm like, wow, I really do look bad. I guess I have to be honest, watching it. Yeah, I guess me on a dope nod or some sort of pill nod wouldn't be out of the realm looking at that. But I know what I took that day. Well, I haven't taken any narcotics in almost 2 years. So about that. Maybe a year, whenever the back surgery, a little after back surgery. So I just know it was me. I was just drinking really strong beer. I was tired, and but I looked and I said, "Boy, I'm really losing it." And I laughed at the video. I saw there was one with two people holding me up. They had it photoshopped and it said "Weekend at Robbie's." There was some funny stuff I saw about it, but Adam Bush. I don't know if this is real, but I hope you change your mind about WATP, Rob. Always enjoy hearing your perspective. Yes. Listen, if I could have a normal conversation with people, I would love to do it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having, I would have Adam Bush on the show. I just, yeah, Carl is just, he's just a little snake. He's almost as bad as Shuley. But that's what I said. I would do it as long as Shuley wasn't involved. I'm sure they were planning on sending Shuley the link anyway, but it is what it is. Rob, you look like somebody roofie you. I wish it was me. Yeah. I mean, those beer, I mean, it really, I'm telling you, that's what I did. I was up at 5 a.m, did my whole gym routine. And then I sat and I listened to those, whatever it was, about 2 hours worth of tape, but I kept pausing it, writing down timestamps and notes. So it took me like 3-4 hours. And I went on, and as I was shaking the notes, I opened a Mad Elf beer. I had 5 Mad Elf beers. And so I chugged one while I was doing that. And then I went on the air and I was chugging them down fast on the air. And yeah, then at some point, it caught up with me. Somebody actually said he actually disappeared off camera for a while. And that's when we think he was doing the drugs. And I'm like, I was so out of it. I don't remember. I'm like, why would I go off camera? Maybe I had to go to the bathroom. I see a plate covered in ketchup out on there with 2 sticks dried up on it that I had to scrub off and clean up. When I left off camera, it looks like I was eating plant-based corn dogs. You know how when you get drunk, you just want to eat. Was that beer laced with Prozac? I know. Yeah, I would think it would be the way it was, the way it hit me. But, they were sealed shut. I popped them myself with them. They were just 11% beers. Some guy I saw, I saw him comment, I showed this video to 2 nurses. And I'm like, what? You're going and getting nurses? And they said it's impossible that just alcohol did that. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. I laughed because I know what I took that night. And I didn't even pop an aspirin that day. I was actually at the gym. I ate all healthy vegan stuff. And then I just fucking started pounding Mad Elves, and I went out like a light. But it is what it is. I know. You're right. Still explaining yourself. That's what I said. I shouldn't have to explain myself. I know what I did, and that's all that should matters. But it's coming constant. I check my phone. I'm getting comments. I read it on here. The comments coming out. Man, I guess you feel the need when you know deep inside, like trying to explain, like, oh my God, it's so frustrating when people are sensitive to something, and in your body, mind, and soul that it isn't true. You feel the need to explain yourself, but then you end up looking worse. Like, it's that ugly fat Deb would say, too much. What are you drinking now? I am drinking cherry juice, 100% tart cherry juice. It's got a very sour taste. What's cherry? But I read it was good. Good for like after you get done working out. I spent a couple hours at the gym. They said it's good for cramps. I like Carl, but he made a mistake. You can hear John sniffle and breathe heavily during the stream, but Carl thought it was you making those noises, like you snorted something off screen. Oh God, yeah. He sent them to me with the noise. John couldn't figure out how to send me the files, so he I guess recorded it from his phone and uploaded it to a private YouTube that I could get to. And he told me, he goes, oh yeah, I was so sick last night. It took me forever to do it. He said, you can hear me breathing heavy and sniffling in the background. So yeah, John did tell me that. I would love to chug some beers with you, Robert. I know, but if I'm going to go down like that with beers, and it's not the first time that I've nodded off from beers. It's funny because I'm a guy that's never drove. So I was always reliant on people for a ride. So that would happen at bars a lot. Like, especially as I got in my late 20s, early 30s, I would drink and be doing shots and drinking. and I'd start nodding off at the bar because I had to wait for them to go home. Like, are we ready to go home? And I'm always like the first guy down. I get drunk the quickest. And now with the invention of Ubers, I do the Irish goodbye all the time. Like if my friends don't want to leave and I can feel myself fading, I just get on that Uber app and go right home and then pass out there because I don't like doing it in public. But that night we had John, and I didn't plan on getting like that. I was thinking, even though I hadn't had a couple of drinks in 2 weeks, I didn't think like, oh, you're going to go down that fast. But yeah. Deb spiked the drink to take advantage of me. Yeah, I saw all her shows. Deb's whole career, or if we want to call her radio, her podcasting a career, it's all Rob Saw, all Rob Saw all the time. Like, wow. On an Anon producer sending me stuff. All right, what do we got here? Shuley is a fucking creep. Shuley's fans must be the dumbest people in the world. I got. We'll take a look. Okay.
Shuley knew.
You were not.
Yeah.
I know you do a great job. I just want to say, Shuley knew.
Yeah. There's a why is Reddit still being glitchy? Who knew so many people cared about Rob being drunk? But they don't think I'm drunk. They think but who cares if I was on pills? They're like, we think he's going to OD. I don't think I'd OD on 4 beers, but I was going out like a light. No, I don't have the gout, but that's who told me about the cherry juice. Is a buddy of mine, Adam, who has the gout. Was drinking cherry juice, but I see it in the stores and it's expensive. And I'm like, why is it? And I checked and it said it's good for gout and it's also good for cramps after workouts. It's good to have a glass after a workout. So that's why I got it. But yes, this is good for the gout. Well, maybe it will prevent me from getting the gout as well. All right. Come on. All right. Here we go.
Knew.
You were an asshole 3 years ago.
Yeah. I knew you sucked the minute I watched a second of your show. That I knew.
I came up with that.
Just don't worry about it. That's all I'm going to say.
Ever since we blew up his spot that Issa was his mole and he knew all along, he's gotten very salty about this.
Oh, here we go. They're back on this thing. Maybe it was you that knew. I love that's their new thing. Anybody that accuses Shuley about the ESO stuff and NOAD stuff, he turned out, we got him. We got the bulletproof defense. Anytime they accuse us, we just go, you seem to be interested. Maybe it was you. You got him, boys. You guys are brilliant. That's one step ahead of I know you are, but what am I? That'll be the next one. Surely you're a no talent hack. I know you are, but what am I? What about you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Well,
wow. Well, he's not in. He's not doing it anymore. What does he expect?
Rob, it was me that sold her the camera. Deb, you and I have beef to settle then. You should be charged. You should be locked up. I love how everybody said that wasn't funny. That was funny. Come on. This Deb buying a cam.
I get it, but apparently it touched a nerve. Well, if you want to get super chats, you got to be in it to win it, baby. You got to jump both, put both feet into this Dabbleverse. That's how it works. Yeah. And also, your reaction says everything. Getting really upset about an accusation, I guess, or an opinion. Getting that upset and lashing out, it's almost like you're screaming to the world that we were right and that you're guilty of that.
Oh God, still with this maybe it's you theory. Rob, I have a good video to email you. What's your email address again? It's rob@robsaul.com. rob@robsaul.com. Pretty easy stuff.
It's not normal behavior. You know who I'm talking to.
Not normal behavior. Normal behavior is saying, maybe it was you. All right. Well, we have some tape for you. I will be getting into that. Let's
Well, there is that too, Mike. You know, yeah, I would I would at least have been talked to at some point, but you know, listen, what do I'm not a high paid reporter on
a lot of talk. A lot of talk going on here about me knowing about a pedophile. You seem to be awfully interested in it. Maybe it was you all along. Got him, Mike Moore. Got him, Zen. There's no response to that. Maybe it was you. We got you burned. Yeah. Ah, man. You know what that makes me feel like doing? That makes me feel like being cool Shuley. Hat on backwards, Shuley. Maybe it was you, boy. Yeah. All right. There we go. Hey, Rob, we need to. I'm not sending Vagina Wrinkle my entire wardrobe. I just the blue blouse. Geez. Oh yeah, it's the oldest trick in the Shuley book. Issa said he has 6,000 videos he wants to send you. No, I'll pass. No, thank you, Mike, shitty internet provider. I'll pass on that. Your prosthetic nose needs a tan. I know. I'm too tan to be Shuley, but hey, Ditker's here. What else do we have? Oh, wait. We got one that said Bob Beavy admits Shuley knew. He saved it for nice podcast. Stupid. Oh boy. Oh boy. The scoop. I saw nice podcast. They didn't even plan an event. They told everybody it's a nice podcast, stupid invitational get together that they're meeting at the sports bar tomorrow night at the Brigada. And they're like featuring KB and Mommy. Those are the headliners. I text KB's already in Atlantic City. I text KB. I said, I heard about the big event. I said, I saw you and Mommy are headlining. I'm surprised they put that out there. Aren't they worried about the paparazzi and autograph hounds out there once they find out? Oh boy. Of course I didn't unmute. I did unmute it. Why is it not playing?
So I just want to start off with one question, Bob.
Yeah.
A very loaded question.
Go.
Shuley knew, right? Shuley's known for a while about what's his face.
You know, no doubt about it.
There's no doubt about it. All right. Well, look at Dan getting the scoop. Someone said Deb looks like Adam Bush, and now I can't unsee it. Well, I said she looked like It's Pat from Saturday Night Live, and someone commented that she looks like Fred the Elephant Boy, and now I can't unsee that. She really does look like a female version, well, kind of a female version of Fred the Elephant Boy. Actually, you know what? I think Fred the Elephant Boy might have been a little more effeminate than Deb. Yeah, Shuley knew. We all know Shuley knew. No, nobody gave me an address. And that's not Oscar Electric. I'm replying to the wrong. You promised her the cactus shirt. Did you mail it, Rob? No, nobody gave me an address or money to send it. You think I'm just giving away my clothes for free and then paying to have them shipped? And now they want every shirt that they like that I wear. Now I have to send it to Vagina Wrinkle. What is it? Is Vagina Wrinkle going to have a Rob Saul museum? I know people are talking about me. Is there going to be a Dabbleverse museum that Vagina Wrinkle's setting up? And you'll have, the cactus shirt and then the the baby blue blouse. I'd rather have Adams Bush than Debs. I know. I think, you know. Yeah. Hey, Rob, I thought we agreed. Maybe it's you. Yeah, maybe it's you. You seem to be interested in it. We got him, fellas. We got him. Then I told you, buddy. Once we give him the maybe it's you, there's no response. We silence him with the old maybe it's you. I think Deb on a scale from 1 to 10 is a solid 8. She's an 8 on a scale from 1 to 100, maybe. Oscar Electric, I mean, boy, you must have you been in prison the last 40 years or something? I mean, where you look, you see you have Gina Bobina in here, we get KB and Mommy in here, and you're saying Deb's an 8? Yikes. You should keep your original promise you made and send her the shirt and stop adding stipulations. If she wants the shirt, I'll give it to her. What's the stipulation? I said, give me her fucking address or a P.O. box or something. Dude, I'd love to see more of you clips. Oscar Electric. Gina's in the house. Is John coming to New Jersey? I don't know. I haven't talked to John since I did that show with him where I was nodding out. I haven't. Rob, would you rather bone Deb or Gina Levy? Well, Gina and I we're great friends. Yeah, I don't want to bang Gina. That's Bob Levy's wife. I've never looked at her like that. But if I had a gun to my head over Deb, yeah. Holy shit. Gina Levy or Deb? Yeah. I mean, come on. I know when I was pissed off, I said some awful things about Gina Levy, but I mean, come on, we know she's not an ugly lady. Deb isn't actually an ugly lady. I mean, no ifs, ands, or buts. Deb is not attractive at all. I mean, and anybody that thinks that is out of their fucking mind. I was nodding out. Maybe you were on drugs. Yes. Exactly. Nodding out. And people nod out when they're tired. People nod out when they're drunk. People nod out. Yes. And they nod out when they're on drugs. But that's, you can't always jump to the worst conclusion. Listen, I'll send it to her, Pia, but I'm not like you guys in the Dabbleverse. I don't want any of your addresses. I don't need it. And the only reason I'm asking for an address is because you're asking me to mail you something. And I don't care if it's a P.O. box or a street address. I don't give a fuck. Listen, when I turn off this computer, I live my life and enjoy it. I'm not thinking, I wonder where vagina wrinkle resides at. Get the fuck out of here. Rob, Deb, or Benny Loco? I've never seen Benny Loco. I'd like to get that tired. Yeah, I mean, you really have to get. I mean, you don't nod out like that. Like people I've seen, like like old people, how they'll be sitting on the chair and nodding off. Yeah, that was a drunk nod off. Typical vegan nod off. Yeah, maybe that is all the vegan food, like meat. It isn't absorbing that alcohol up, right? Yes, I did. You said Deb is an 8 out of a 10, sir. Deb, not Deborah Harry. Deb from Nice Podcast, stupid. Not Debbie Reynolds. Deb from Nice Podcast, stupid. We're talking about. We got a new. Why do I do that? We got another one.
I got little ass kids in the house. Little ass kids in the house. No!
The one and only Mr. Iso Doe. That's what he does, and the kids love it. What did one of the kids say after you did that in class, Eso? Didn't he come up to you and he said, what?
I got a lot of new ones, yeah.
He's got a lot of new ones.
No!
Oh, boy.
Watch the latest Rocco files. You don't understand. Shuli's best friend was arrested for having 6,000 images.
Believe me, I don't lose a second of sleep with a fucking victim.
6,000 images.
The kids love it. What did one of the kids say after you did that in class, Eso? And he said, what?
I got a lot of new ones, yeah.
6,000 images.
The last kid in the house.
Wow. Don't lose a second of sleep with a fucking victim.
Oh boy. Isn't this the Rocco guy, the Rocco files? Isn't that guy that Shuli named the Dabbler of the Year? Dabbler of the Year! And now he's talking about what a creepy pedo Shuli is. 6 million? I thought it was 6,000. It's 6 million now? Oh, boy. Oh. 6,000. Isn't that what the news article said? 6,000? I don't know. What else do we have? Oh, we got one called. Did I? We played. Oh, no, I played that one. He sent it to me a million times. Do you have anything, or you're just saying, oh, no. That's the thing about Anon producer. I'll see I have like 45 messages from him, and it's all the same clip. So I'm looking through to see if he had other clips on there, but he just wants to make sure I see that clip. So he sends it 45 times within 30 seconds. It's this Dabbleverse turns on locale because I think I played this one, but I'll watch it again. I think. Why am I at the beginning of the clip? There's me. There's old Nazi Rob. Nazi Rob.
Shuli knew the full extent of what happened. He knew more than he admits.
As Shuli knew about Eso way before it was made public.
He's saying Shuli knew. Shuli knew before he told us, all of us.
Shuli knew before he did. He definitely 1,000% knew something.
Shuli knew. Everyone in Rochester knew.
The truth will eventually come out. Shuli knew. I was like, you know what? He did know.
Don't act like you don't know the guy now, OJ. We're going to talk. Let's talk, dog. Let's talk, dog.
Shuli knew about Eso.
Shuli knew.
Shuli knew.
Shuli knew.
Shuli knew. Shuli knew before he told us, all of us, that Shuli did know way before he announced it. Shuli did know way before he told any of us.
It seems Shuli did know, and he was still saying that Eso was a good guy, and he didn't go on his little crybaby routine about how he was disavowing Eso and everything until it went public. But you know, I think it's pretty obvious that he probably knew before that. People have time stamped clips from his arrest to where, well after his arrest, that Shuli said he was interacting with him, and not until the news made it public about, what was it, almost a year after his arrest, that they decided to put it in the paper. I guess because he arrested, I guess he finally pled guilty. He's probably going back and forth in court, like with the lawyers, and like some sort of plea deal, something like that. And then when he's officially pled guilty, that's when they can put it in the paper. So he did a year with lawyers and was in touch with Shuli. I wouldn't be shocked if Shuli was helping him with lawyers, sending him Uncle Rico show money to help out. But then once he pled guilty and it was in the paper, then Shuli had to say, hell, that's going to be bad for my business. He's not my best friend no more.
Julie knew. Julie knew. They knew that Julie knew.
Shuli should be disgusted. Shuli should be ashamed of himself. We just found out he's a man of my own. They knew. Shuli knew. So Shuli's a liar. Shuli knew that guy, he was a pedo. And I've not seen enough remorse.
I don't lose a second of sleep or thought over this.
Don't lose a second of sleep.
Fucking victims.
Fucking victims. I've not.
Remember, because he brought a pedo producer on that he expected all his audience to donate to some Take Back the Night charity for, victims of pedophilia. Shuli didn't put any money towards that. His audience was expected to. You have to pay for my mistake. I'm going to have my audience. I'm going to grift them for Take Back the Night money. See what I did? It's okay that I hung out with a pedophile and I knew it and was trying to help him. Now that he's caught, I'm going to turn my back and set up a grift for some money. Don't stop super chatting us. If it comes to super chat or going to Take Back the Night, do the super chats first. If you have anything left over, then go ahead and plug into Take Back the Night.
Seen enough remorse.
You have to take responsibility of the fact that you brought it into our lives. If Issa went on to do great things, you'd be like, that's my boy. So if he does bad things, you're equally as responsible. And then maybe he's shutting the fuck up about it.
So my sources told me that you've talked to Iso for a long time.
He's deflecting.
I've not seen enough remorse.
It's not going away. People are still talking about it.
Of course they're still talking about it. He just got sentenced. Shuli's like, all right. Let's all forget about this. 6,000. I mean, that's nothing compared to 6 million. Come on, everybody.
Don't act like you don't know the guy now, OJ. We're going to talk. Let's talk, dog.
All I can say is the truth will eventually come out. Shuli knew. I was like, you know what? He did know.
Can you believe that Shuli still has episodes of the Uncle Rico show with Issa on them? Listen, this is just a bonus from the Rocco files. I'm making sure that all the kids are safe from people, from podcasters. That is my goal with the Rocco files.
Sorry, that was earlier in this video. Yeah, that he was about to pop that joke and she caught him on it.
Holy shit!
What the hell?
And he does sound like a pedophile, sir. How did we not know?
Holy shit!
Shuli, I don't know. I'm over here jerking off to 3-year-olds. Please don't bother me with this joke.
How did we not know?
Right? It was all there.
It was all there.
I swear, his voice. And I was like, oh, it's so obvious.
Does have the pedo voice, sir.
Mm-hmm. If only Tukey was listening.
All right, there you go. Wait, we had a good. What is due diligence for your channel's employees or doing privately? How can you ever know? It wasn't employee. This guy, Shuli said guy was like family. They were buddies. And now with the Rocco files, he's going back. You're saying they were in children's chat rooms being inappropriate with children, although not sexually inappropriate with children. They were still being inappropriate with children, cursing at them, hanging out in a children's gaming room is a little bit silly anyway, a little bit inappropriate. And then he's cursing at him, making bets with him. That's inappropriate. And then it comes out that him and this guy who he says his best friends that he's in these children's room hanging out with, it comes out that he has 6,000 images on his PC of sexually explicit photos, videos of children. And you're like, what the fuck's really going on here? It's a good question. Yeah. Now listen to Carl and Melton's voices. Nothing strange there at all. Yes, just do it. It is what it is. All right. Wow. Rob, you going to AC? No. Nah. I might hang out with KB tomorrow. Just for a real quick happy hour. not normal to curse at kids. I mean, I guess if they're your own kids and they're pissing you off, I don't know. I guess you're still not supposed to curse at them, but you see parents do it. But just cursing at kids in a online that you don't know, you're a 50-year-old man playing video games with children and cursing at them. That's weird. Yeah, I believe I was. Yes. I'm glad you survived those tapes. The tapes don't bother me because I live a real life, and I see people. Wow, actually, been on 36 minutes, not one super chat, and that's all you guys have been talking on the Dabbleverse is about me. But yeah, after Poon Delight, that's what I want. The Poon, I love that Poon. Yeah, but I know what I am, and I know the healthy lifestyle I'm living. Had an off night and had some beers and nodded off like a wacko on the show. Whatever. Give them their stuff. Give them their, I'm healthier than most of these people making the claims. And I know I'm better looking. So it's really not a bother to me. Chad nods off behind the wheel and crashes into a tree and gets a DUI. But that's normal. He's not on any drugs. He's just on alcohol because they didn't see his eyes and his face. But, when drunk drivers fall asleep behind the wheel, they do the same thing I was doing on the podcast. They start doing that. It's drunk people do that. I asked 2 nurses, a guy said. They said alcohol can't do that. Okay, I'm sure you did talk to 2 registered nurses. Yeah, I've been that tired while driving. Yeah. Drunk people do nod off like that. I get it. Yeah, you watch Mr. MKE. He nods off like that all the time. Nobody accuses him of being on drugs. It's just because that Fruit Carl says it. I'm sorry, you ain't got me on pills. Snaggle teeth. Yeah, the tree shark. Yes, the tree shark. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll come back on tonight when you guys. I'm not sitting here reading these insults for my health. Jesus Christ, come on here. I've been on a couple days. I'm getting a million videos. That's all the Dabbleverse is talking about is me. I get people on here and not even a fucking a super sticker. Jesus Christ. All right. Yes, it is Rob at robsaw.com. All right. I will send it. But that's it. I'm not sending any more of my show. I'm keeping my blue blouse that I only wore once. That's the only time I wore it was on that show. And that's it. And I shouldn't even send that. You ungrateful pricks. I am the belle of the Saul here, and nobody wants to, everybody just wants to come in and throw in their free insults. Hold on, Chad, the victim. Yeah, that's why I didn't do any Chad. I mean, as much as this fat loser talks about me, we gotta get to Chud. And then I'm getting off here. All right. So I guess I don't know what's happening with this Tennessee Avenue Beer Hall. I went by there and they were closed. So I asked my buddy who worked at the bar down there. I said, "Is Tennessee Avenue closed?" But apparently they're open. They just opened back up. I don't know what they were closed for, but I guess people, as much as isn't Chad the one that's always trying to get people canceled too? I don't know. Now he's mad. He's saying that people called there. I mean, I don't agree with anybody getting canceled, but this is the same guy that wanted to come to my job and talk to my managers. And then he's mad because people are calling, which I still wouldn't do. And I still don't stand by and say yay for you, whoever called Tennessee Avenue Beer Hall and got the gig canceled. I'm still not agreeing with that. I just find it ironic that Chad is one that's complaining. You can't complain about it if you're one doing it. I'll complain about it because I don't do shit like that. I would never. I don't fuck with people. I don't care about people's life. Just like when they're like, "Oh, we're only going to send you Vagina Wrinkles P.O. box." I'm like, I don't care. Even if you sent me her real address, I wouldn't save it. I'd forget it as soon as I sent it out. I don't really care about people and where they live and what they're doing. And I don't get why people are so obsessed with what I'm doing off the computer screen or even on the computer screen.
I don't know what to tell you guys. This is what it is. I was totally I didn't know Bichetti with the credit card. I didn't know Kevin was coming in like that. I didn't know $3 out. I don't know what's going down or how it's going down. I'm sure I'm going to get blamed for everything. That's fine. It's the name of the show. It is what it is. I apologize. Does that work?
Oh,
Min Diggity, you worked too hard on this. You can't give up now. No, the one thing I was confused about was the capacity, because he told me I could sell 60 tickets. Anything over was over. And then Flimsy Greenberg said capacity is 80, including staff and everybody else.
And he says, real quick, have you learned any more words besides loser, disgusting, and pig? Show us more words. All right. You're a ratchet, disgusting cunt. And how about you learn how to fucking super chat instead of on here trying to get your words across, you pathetic loser. My chat is my family. My chat is my family. Go get a real fucking life. Goodbye and get out of here. Go on Deb's show if you're not Deb. That's all they do is sit and talk about me for free. Quite the winners over there.
So I don't know. Kevin's in charge from here on out. I actually wanted it that way. Just like the roast. I got the ball rolling with the roast, and then he took control of it, and that was fine. I don't like doing it. It's not fun. I don't enjoy it. I just like showing up to things too, just like the next guy. That's fun. It's already planned. I can just sit here. I can go there.
Yeah, then why did you try to arrange it? And then you were trying to arrange an after party where you thought I worked? Quinn DQ, what's up, buddy? Rob, was that you and Chad's chat? No, everybody tells me it's Vince the lawyer. I will not say I know it's Vince the lawyer. That's just what people claim to me all the time. I will not say that because I have no proof of that. But there is somebody that uses my Saul show and uses the exact picture and goes in chat rooms. You will not see me in anyone's chat room. I did in Bob Levy's once, and me and the fake one are in there, but I've never been in Chad's chat. I've never sent Chad a super chat. Yeah. So most of the time, if it's in the Dabbleverse and someone's super chatting, it's not me. It'll be a rare case. Especially sober Rob. I mean, I was drinking the one night when we played the tapes, but I have really been drinking. But usually that's when I would send super chats and other Dabbleverse shows if I've been on the sauce. Take care, Rob. I think you have a good attitude with it all. You got to learn to shut it down when it's time. Yeah, I know, but that hit me all at once. That was crazy the way that I just went out completely like that. Like I said, I always know, even at the bars, before there was Uber and stuff, I was relied on people for rides home, and I'd be nodding off, falling asleep at the bars all the time because I can't hang. I admit it, I can't hang anymore. But once Uber came out, I always feel when I'm starting to go under, and I do that Irish goodbye, get on that Uber or Lyft app, and I say I'll be right back, going to the bathroom or stepping outside. I hop in that Uber, and nobody hears from me till the next morning. So, but on the podcast, I mean, that happened quick, man. Happened quick. All right. Let's see here.
Great. That's the fun part. I like that. I do things out of necessity. Like this whole thing, this podcast. I didn't want to do any of this. I didn't want to learn it. I didn't want to learn the Roadcaster. I'm not interested.
Yeah. Just interested in collecting those super chats. I lost my Patreon. Now I lost the gig. And now, please send me super chats. I need my pay pigs. Monotone Matt, $1.99 super sticker. Thank you, Monotone Matt. Something today. Been live almost an hour, making $2 an hour here. I might as well went to work. No, actually, I was on call today. They said they didn't have any work for me tonight. Yes, it is blocking time. Anybody that sits here and just over and over says the same shit about fentanyl and they're not super chatting anything, I don't want you in here. I really don't want you. Bye. What is this? Somebody like, yeah, I just enjoy reading a bunch of losers assuming what things I'm taking. Yeah, I don't need any money. Go ahead. Stay on. Come on. Want to hear it. Fucking retards. Counter S. I am Dr. Remulac. 99-cent super sticker. Whatever will I do with that money? Who knows? Surely knew Rob was on drugs. For your house payment, it should pay for the whole house. Yes, thank you. Rob, go undercover. Yeah, I'll get Chad's prosthetic guy. I'll go to Chad's prosthetic guy. You wish everyone was a Deb the Elephant Boy clone. Yes. Missy B is a WATP. Stick what you're good at, honey. Anthony Cumia's cum dumpster. Maybe Carl and his wife can wring you out every once in a while. Wring all the jizz out of you. Oh, it was allowance day. That's why I'm filled with old man semen. It's allowance day. You're not funny, Missy B. That is Rob at robsol.com. No, that's connected to my Gmail. Rob at Rob. You got to be spelling it correctly. Is AC on, Rob? Heard it was canceled. Yes, they got canceled. From what I know, I haven't really been online. I've been enjoying life the last couple days. I said, let me take a break. Of course, Anon producer was sending me all the horrible shit people were saying about me. And I'm just like, okay. But yeah, from what it looks like is they got canceled at Tennessee Avenue Beer Hall. I know Mommy and KB got into Atlantic City today. I think Kevin Brennan's still coming tomorrow. He's just going to have a get together in his suite and do a podcast from his suite, from what I hear. And from what I heard, Kevin Brennan prefers it this way. And Chad Zumock is gonna. He just wants to get to Jammin' Jim's Super Bowl party. Jammin' Jim Florentine, he's my friend. I have friends. Apparently, there's construction everywhere at the Borgata. Yeah, I usually don't go that far to the Marina area. That's out of the Marina, Atlantic City. I'm usually on that main strip, boardwalk strip. So I don't get out to Borgata. So I don't know if there is construction. That's like Harrah's, Golden Nugget, and Borgata are the only three casinos out of town, like in the Marina. No, but thanks for asking. Not Jimmy Stewart. Missy B is a strict third input broad. Her hair looks like it's drenched in goo. Missy B doesn't mind posting pages of Hitler's Mein Kampf on her Twitter, but you have no right to say Carl has a Mon wife in the WATP chat. Carl, did you pick up your toys? Leave me alone, Mom wife. I'm doing a show for my friends. I'm making fun of Rob Saul. He's on drugs. Well, you're gonna make me and my friends some pizza roll. I'm friends with Anthony Cumia, goddammit. Respect my authority. Get him, Carl. Get him, Carl. She even blocked a super chat telling Adam Bush what he thinks about Cumia's Twitter. Boy. RP $1.99. I'm willing to be your sponsor if you're ready, bro. Okay. Sure, you could be my sponsor, but I'll even if I'm ready. I haven't been drinking except that one day. I haven't done any drugs. I'll take a drug test. That would be nice if you could be my sponsor. You can go report to everybody, wow, Rob's actually clean. But thank you, RP. Sure. I mean, I guess. I mean, you want to be my sponsor for drinking if I feel like drinking? I mean, I don't want to like quit completely. I like to go out and have cocktails, like at a cocktail party. You know, it's going to go to happy hour with KB tomorrow. And I don't want to be a regular drinker, you know? So it's my sponsor. If I say, hey, I'm gonna have a few drinks tonight, are you going to harass me? She makes Chad's lips look huge. Oh, Missy Braun. Oh, there's construction in the casino. Everything is blocked off, according to B. Dabbler. Oh, yeah, maybe. You guys are saying some awful things. I'm like trying to read something. Everything's like completely inappropriate. Here we go. Quindy Carl's the worst part of the Dabbleverse. He's never once had an original joke or insult. It's all recycled movie one-liners. Yeah, Carl is pretty bad. I've been clean for almost 5 years. It'll be official in early March. Chris Mack. All right. Good for you, brother. I haven't counted how many days I've been clean from, but it wasn't like a long period of time. It was only when I was in pain and couldn't walk, and then continuing with the pills after the pain to the back surgery, and then getting off the pills. And that's been, I gotta say, it's almost 2 years now since I've been on any pills. And like I said, it was not like for like a long time, for like years and years. I was struggling with some sort of oxycodone addiction. I was prescribed them because I was in so much pain. I could barely walk with what was going on with my back. And then the back surgery, thank God for that doctor. Dr. Shah, man, one of the best back surgeons in South Jersey, in New Jersey, period. I don't know, maybe anywhere. I mean, this guy, he fixed me up like brand new. Everybody kept saying, Rob, don't get back surgery. It could fuck up but I was like, at this point, I can't live like how I was living. So yeah. The pizza rolls gets me every time. Yes, Carl's mom, wife gets some pizza rolls. Mom, wife, and nerd husband. Rob, get help. Get help with what? What, like psychological help or what? For drinking or what? About following you. Robbie, Billy, Billy. Yeah, yeah, yours was the one I was reading. Carla can only play covers, can't create shit. Yeah, even as should have sent Clay Dabbler the link. Clay Dabbler, I don't even know what time it is where Clay Dabbler. Usually if I'm on like 3, 4 in the morning, that's when Clay Dabbler is on listening. 2 days max, Rob, what? Oh, the pit. No, it's almost 2 years. 2 years. I know it's been 42 hours, Rob. Since drinking, yeah, it's been 42. That was the last. Well, I hadn't had drinks for 2 weeks, and I had those drinks that night. All right, but if that really makes you feel like good about yourselves, that you think that I'm still that I'm a pill junkie, as one lovely chatter says, then listen. I know what I'm doing. I keep journals of my life, everything I'm doing. I am living a very happy life. The most negative part of my life is when I hit this live button or log on to Reddit. But other than that, I have a very positive, a fantastic life. I'm not in pain. I'm just an asshole. Yeah. Addicts lie. They do. That's true. But I don't know. I'd be more than willing to do a drug test. How would we make that happen to where I can get it to you guys and you believe it? I don't know. I guess why should I even care? But I mean, it's bizarre. It's bizarre. I don't know if you're trying to get under my skin or you really believe it or why you would even care, but I don't know. It is what it is. Addicts lie. Doom, if I said, "Hey Missy, what's with your man sexting Kate Meany last year?" Would that get me blocked? I'm sure it would. I can't live in a world without nasty Neil. Wow. I don't even know if Nasty Neil is around. No. Let's see. Oh, I'm looking. The last the last message Neil sent me was a picture of himself wearing, like from years ago, wearing pretty much the same shirt I was wearing. The Nod Off night, the official Nod Off night 2025. Maybe what day did that fall on? February what? Every day we should make that Nod Off night. I'll drink myself into a stupor that night every year until I nod off on air. Rob, you have fat cheeks and a weird torso. No, I don't. My torso is normal, and my cheeks are fine. Just wait, but just wearing Deb's shirt, yeah. But that one's free. But next that one's free. Next one will cost you. Reverend Billy, Rob, you're a rock star. That's why I like you. Stay cool, Reverend Billy, my man. Sorry, I'm recovered from that last insult about my fat cheeks and weird torso. Let's go. The great Rob Saul. Not this Rob Saul. This is the okay Rob Saul. This right here is the great Rob Saul. Wants to know, where's your dog? They're all out in the living room. Is a dude talking about your hips? Well, yes, exactly. Certain IPAs make me nod off too. F the haters. It happens. I mean, listen, I've been a bartender for over 10 years. You know how many just drunks I see nod off at the bar? And like I said, I've done it before too at the bar when I haven't had a ride home. It happens. So you keep a diary. I keep it. Yes, I journal. It's a health journal. How dare you? Would you read from your diary? I did one day. Cherry juice, man. My Venmo is my name, at Rob Saul. I think I have it on one of the banners somewhere. There you go. The great Rob Saul. See, I just unblocked them, and now I'm going to have to get rid of them again. When I used to run karaoke, there was a drunk who nodded off every time. Did you all go, no, he must have been taking some pills? I even got heroin. Cherry juice makes your spunk taste yummy, I've heard. Well, I'll drink a full glass tomorrow, and when I see FKA Mommy, we'll find out. I kid. Any luck with rekindling your relationship with the Levies? Bob said he still wants an in-person apology. I don't know when I'll see Bob in person. I mean, I guess I would have to call him and set up an in-person meeting. I mean, he never, it used to be me and Gina would have lunch and do things, not Bob. Bob never wanted to be a part of any of that. So, I mean, I guess I could invite Bob out to lunch, but he wouldn't want to come. Only time I hung out with Bob is when he had a comedy show and he asked me if I wanted to come, and him or Gina would come and pick me up, and I would, I'd hang out with him, backstage and then after the show for a little bit. But sure, I love my Bobby. Bobby. My hero Artie would fall asleep broadcasting. Yes. I know Artie Lang's a trailblazer, but he's other people have to follow in those footsteps. That's what John instead of you guys trolling me, you should have did what they did for Artie. Somebody should have came and brought me a blanket and a pillow and just put the microphone by my face. You have more viewers than Bob. Robbie. Yes, I know, because Bob's not nodding off on his stream. He's happy there's no AC shows. Yes. Maybe next out, if Bob does a show, he does shows for, what's the name of that company? AC Jokes, acjokes.com. He does shows for them. So maybe if Bob does a show in Atlantic City sometime coming up, I'll meet him out there. Yeah, Bob needs 11% beers. Yes. Did Robert just compare himself to Artie Lang? No, I said Artie Lang's a trailblazer. I said I just wish people would would have been supportive as me nodding off on air. You guys just trolled me. Artie Lang, everybody got him a blanket and made him feel nice and comfortable. Hey, Rob, would you do a movie watch-along stream with me? Yes, depends on the movie and the day and time. As long as I'm not at work, I'd be happy to do a watch-along stream with you. Menser Math. Another one of my favorite Clippers. I'll be more than happy to give you a blanket and a pillow and record you. Now, I haven't been drinking again. Now, if I have, I'm going to have to be careful if I go meet KB and Mommy for happy hour tomorrow, because if I just start chugging them down again, the chances are they'll be filming me nodding off again. Yeah. If falling asleep is called nodding off, consider me a sober junkie. Exactly. I mean, people are just, they're just going to go. That's the narrative that the Dabbleverse wants, especially Shuley. Shuley wants you to believe that anybody that doesn't like him is on drugs. I mean, I'm on drugs, painkillers. He said the only reason Bob trashed him before he went back on working with Shuley's because Bob was on drugs. And then Bob even said when he started getting nasty with Shuley and didn't want to talk to him, Shuley says, "Oh, I just assumed he's back on drugs." So it's the Dabbleverse narrative that I think initially Shuley set up and everybody ran with it, is that I'm on drugs. But, that's the narrative. I can't change it. I could sit and argue, but like somebody said, as one horrible whole podcaster once said, with her big beak with her granny glasses on her nose, "Thou protest too much." So, believe what you want to believe. I know my life. I know my body. I know my mind. I know my spirit. And you can't take that away from me. None of you can take that away from me. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Shuley is the biggest junkie of them all. Well, he can't last a second without that, not that weed is. I mean, I smoke sometimes too, some marijuana, but he's always got his little pacifier. Ozzy, Artie, Rob Saul, good dudes. John Artie said he will defriend you if you meet up with KB. Not Kevin Brennan. I'm talking about KB, the chick. Rob, how much would you charge to teach gay actors how to act gay? Oh, I don't know. Maybe 50, 100 an hour? What are people telling him that I'm going to meet with Kevin Brennan? Legally, I cannot meet with Kevin Brennan. No. KB, I was talking about KB, the woman that she goes by K-A-Y and then like a little emoji of a bumblebee. Yeah. KB in chat. Defriend me. When did he tweet that? Can somebody send me that tweet? Well, who's telling her? What did somebody like hear me say that I was meeting with KB and then tweet John that? That's crazy. But no, not Kevin Brennan. You think Kevin Brennan is going to meet with me or I'm going to meet with him? No. The chatter, the female, Kay, and then the little B emoji. Lady KB is only one of the 2 confirmed women in the Dabbleverse. $9.99. Vince the lawyer said you guys are having a slumber party together in his Brigada suite, that Ray DeVito and Chad were giving you to a private paid for stand-up set in his room. You may want to clarify. Yeah, listen, I've been back and forth with Vince, and Vince is a troll. I like Vince, but yeah, I'm probably not going to the, I know he said Casey Armstrong was staying at the suite, and I said I would stay as long as it, and he said, oh, it's only going to be, me and KC staying there. But I have a feeling he'll be bringing in a bunch of people in and out. He already wanted me to have some push-up contest with chat. I don't know. It's all bizarre, and I don't want to do it. I am a delicate flower, and you should treat me as such. I need you to water me and nourish me every day, Sir Franklin. Please. No, John won't be there, sir. Oscar Electric, $10. Robert, this is for the shipping of the cactus shirt to Vag. I expected dry clean. We all know Vag has sensitive skin. If you need a few extra dollars for the dry wash, let me know. P.S. John is a fuck. All right. Well, yes, just email me. Somebody email me her address. I'll ship her the. Daddy Dwarf is a small man with big troll energy. Yes. I hope, what's this say? I send Deb the link. No, thank you. I hope KB isn't doing gay acts with Vince the lawyer for money. Oh, no. I haven't heard anything about that, Dr. Huge Show. I'm not going to read that one. I don't care about my cousin and how he's doing. I don't care if he talks shit. 123 Fake Street. I'm doxing her. She's at 123 Fake Street. I got her. Not Jimmy Stewart, $1.99. The Brigada sounds right for gay engagement. Yeah. Yeah. I forget the George Takei saying now. What did he always say? What was the popular George Takei saying? I forget now. Yeah. Chops rescue mission. So you're not going to be home, right? Empty house, dogs there. I said I'm probably not staying there. And if I do stay at the Brigada, they stay with a neighbor. The same neighbor that I watch her dog, she watches my dogs. Nice try. Good luck. Chad stole a bottle of Tito's last night. He's ready to swing on someone in AC. Oh boy. That's what I was looking for. Thank you. Oh my. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. You guys all got it. Mincer math. Sorry. Hi. Oh, jeez. I can dog sit. No, thank you. I have a dog sitter. Chops rescue mission. Oh my. I know. How did I forget? I'm like, what is that? I almost started going, hey now. I'm like, no, that's what they say. Hey now. George Takei said something else. Holy shit. It's been a while, man. I know. Somebody, it's on Hackverse. They say, hey, Chadley, show me the emails. Either you have these emails or you're full of crap. You claim you care about the audience, yet you pull another BS stunt. You milk this for weeks on your repetitive Morning Zoo YouTube show. Many of us thought you were owning it until you pussied out on Point Dabble Point. You harassed Stuttering John and we gave you props, then claimed your comedy show was canceled. And then you did a show with grifters and got paid. It seems this is a pattern. This guy's got it. Whoever this is on a Hacksverse Anonymous. You set us up for something big only to walk away or play victim for super chats. That's his MO. You guys don't get it? I kept trying to tell you. Show the emails, prove you were handling this, or get the fuck out. I saw your stupid sound effects board is broken. I know you'll grift to get it fixed or replaced. You owe the audience more than your word, which is suspect. Yeah, I mean, who takes Chad Zumock's word? Look, and now Chadley found out that one of his mods or one of his fans is trashing him. Too kindly for that.
True that you're. Wow, Eva, this isn't.
Of course, there's a something about me jerking off a dog in the comments. I mean, they have it's the same fucking jokes. Now that I nodded off, maybe the dog fucking will subside for a while.
Information sent to me.
I doubt it.
Oh no, Eva, is it true? Eva, is it true that you're? Wow, Eva, this isn't good. What did I do? What did I do to you? I will tune into the AC stream, but I'll be sleeping. No big loss anyway.
Wow. She's doing it. Hold on. Look at this. Mike Morse makes the weirdest faces. Mike Morse is on drugs. Oh, I should play the Schulich tactic. Right? Maybe it's you that's taking drugs. Maybe it's you that nods off on streams. Huh? Maybe it's you, Mike Morse. I noticed a funny little twinkle in your eye. Yeah.
Or maybe I just completely jump over to the dark side and watch the snipers. I expect to face criticism, but I was prepared for that. I always said I have to see something wrong myself. Now I did. Lies, drinking, canceling the event when fans booked rooms and traveling and tickets. It's getting impossible for me to see anything positive. Also, win by 2 being stiffed like a rug toy. Never mind. Wow, Eva. Wow.
Eva, come on over to the darkest corner of the web, the Rob Saul Show. It doesn't get much darker
I feel fucking stiffed.
And
I feel stabbed in the
risque
back.
than this.
I didn't know it was like that. Wow. Got to find out the hard way, I guess.
You
Gotta
are.
find out the hard way.
You
I'm sorry
are.
you feel that way because
I
told you the truth.
As far as I don't think John's coming to AC, but listen, if he is, he didn't tell me. I know he's talking about coming up and taking care of business when that Tennessee, but the show's canceled. I don't know if he's going to come. Chad is such a woman. Maybe it's you. No, God, that's a woman. You got that pink hair. Huh? Maybe it's you. When are you headed to AC? I will go tomorrow. I'll be there tomorrow. I'm just going for a quick happy hour with a couple friends, and that's about it. I'm not doing any of the big Dabbleverse events. I'm good on that.
Exactly what happened. The beer hall was getting spammed. We had Ken Mosca on the phone to confirm. They were getting harassed. But I hope, I mean, listen, Eve, we've come a long way. You know, I'm going to give you a little, I'm going to give you a little leash on that one.
Take it, Ewa. The Mud Shark's giving you a second chance. Oh, they don't come too often with the Mud Shark.
Because who knows? It could be not true. but it's coming from a very reliable source.
Hey, Dr. Chow.
But I'm going to go ahead and wait it out on this one. I'm not going to jump to conclusions like a lot of people are with everything. I'm going to go ahead and just sit back and wait, because a lot of people want to point fingers and they want to do the blame game. I'm not going to do that.
What?
So we're going to.
As long as it's not, I'm going to deflect. Chad forgives you. Sad day to hear about the AC thoughts and prayers to all the fans and residents in AC. Yes, I know, it's funny. I was working last Saturday night, and I could barely get through where I was at work. And I took a picture of just like the mobs and mobs of people and sent it to Anon producer. And I said, it cracks me up that, you know, these people like Chad and Deb are like, oh, Rob Saul's business. If we don't get there, they're going to lose so much money, and Rob's not going to make and Rob in the cold, dark off season of Atlantic City, he's turning away all this and that. No, we are fine. Listen, you're 60 people, which it probably wouldn't even been 60. Probably would have been Chad and like 5 or 10 people, if that. And Deb waddling in. Can I get a Mick Ultra? I'm watching my figure. Watching my beautiful figure. Just get old Deb a Mick Ultra. Deb. So fucking gross. Yeah, Deb makes me miss the days of audio podcast only. Holy shit. Now everybody wants to be on camera. Hey. You and Stuttering John are stacking wins lately. Hackverse has a lot of good clips today. Chad has made over 2,000 the last 2 days. Everything is great. I don't even make close to that a day. I didn't even make that a month. Holy shit. I looked at the website Tuesday. They still had 8 tickets for sale. I'm not going to be there tonight. I'm staying home tonight. I'm going out tomorrow. I work in the morning, and then after work, I will be meeting probably KB and Mommy.
Sit back and we're going to wait it out.
Yeah.
I don't give up on people like that.
Look at Chad. He's got his sunglasses on. He's so cool.
I'm not a quick trigger finger. You know what I'm saying? I fucking, I'm a loyal motherfucker to a fault. So I'm not going to go ahead.
I wouldn't know, Hebert, believe
Tell
me.
people to say anything about you or do anything like that. I'm not like that. So we're going to sit this one out.
No, Oscar, we are not.
I wish you nothing but happiness to the whole family. But if anybody wants to confirm if that's real or not, I would appreciate it. I'll put my investigation.
I thought he didn't care. She got a second chance. Now he needs confirmation that it's real. Ray's going to be with KB and Mommy 100%. Listen, I'm hoping not. I told her, I said, she said it was probably just going to be her and Mommy and Teamster Tim. I said, if Ray DeVito, like, I'm really not for it, but like, I know Ray DeVito is not going to start any trouble. He's annoying and he's a fucking wacko, but like, you know, I wouldn't mind him there face to face, some people between us. But from what I heard, Ray DeVito will not be at this gathering. It's it's a very select invited Rob Saul con. Ray will be traveling in Mommy's purse. But I'll confirm, because maybe I don't know. I do want to meet some people. There's some people I do like in this Dabbleverse, but you know, a lot I'd rather not. Just not feeling it. Not feeling it, yo. Oh, who are these podcasts live? WATP. Yeah. Do you like me, Rob? I don't know. I didn't like you. You're starting to grow on me. Growing on me a little bit. Risky, bro. Make sure you show up strapped. Please. Ray can pay for me. And so he said he was going to come and wasn't Ray the one that said if they came to Rob Saul's bar, like practically they'd be chanting my name and carrying me off, singing for He's a Jolly Good Fellow, tipping me $5 on every $8 beer. Shit, I said all that. If he wants to meet me that bad, he can come up and he can pay for my beers and meal. Chant my name over there. Rob Saul, Rob Saul, Rob Saul, Rob Saul.
The Gators on it. Eva says, I'm never a backstabber. My thoughts are clear. I can't know for sure, but this is what I concluded from what was allowed to see.
Yes. That's what it's going down. Chanting my name.
So you don't think I'm disappointed that the beer hall people canceled this? You think I did it? If you really think I did it, then yeah, by all means, I'll just say you're dumb. I'm sorry. Sorry to
tell him, Chad. You tell him. Do you like Hitler, Rob? So I don't know the chat, but I've heard some very unkind things about. Cool, still live. Robbie, Chad sucks. I know. We think you're an unorganized moron, Chad. That's what the world thinks. We should do a special where we read the criminal records of the Dabbleverse members. I know, but they all use fake names. You have mine from 20 years ago. Chad's, I mean, whew, that's like I was going to say like a storybook, but I like John. He always says it's like a CVS receipt. I would require Ray pay you $200 to meet you. Yeah, you know what? I think you're right, Dr. Chow. I think if Ray meets me, it will cost him. I've done his shitty little fucking podcast for free. He's tried to ambush me on it. I've had a lot of problems. I have a lot of problems with that guy. So maybe I will charge a cover fee for Ray DeVito. I'll be behind a rope. Ray shall give me $200 in cash money, and I will lift the rope up, and he can come and shake my hand. Who's outside honking the horn? Robert, friend to friend, Hitler was a very bad person, a little bit worse than John's father. Wow. Well, listen, you know, I'm going to have to take your word for it. I don't know him personally, but I'm with you. I've read some awful things about the chap. Free? You mean I just paid you more than Ray paid you? Yes, exactly. No more freebies for Ray. It's $50 if he just wants to look at me. If he wants to come talk to me, that's the $200. Did I hear the voice of a lady in the background? No, there's a car outside honking, and my Yorkie is doing like a bark whine because he hears a car honking out there. So that's what you hear. Grab your attack dog, Rob. Yes, get him. Get him, Dior. Dior, did you get him? Did you get him, Dior? Did you get him, Dior? Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for me. I think I'm going to start a podcast, Rob. Would you like to be my first guest? Everybody's got a podcast. They already got a potato on the internet. You're going to have to find a new vegetable to put over your face to hide yourself. But sure, I'll be on there. Have you ever had to shake a baby, Rob? God, you're a sick motherfucker. No, I haven't had to. No, I've never shaken a baby. Jeez. Love it. All right. Could be. It is a predominantly black neighborhood I live in. That's all right. Well, guys, maybe I'll come back on tonight. I don't know if there's live streams going on with the Dabbleverse, Atlantic City. I think everybody's coming tomorrow. I don't know, KB and not Kevin Brennan, Lady KB, and Mommy are down now. But I think everybody else is coming mañana. Thank you, Edgar. $1.99. A win for Rob Sco. F Chad. Long live. Thank you. Long live. Healthy lifestyle right here, fellas. Ladies and gentlemen. All right. Maybe tonight, Neil, I'll go on. All right. Metal. All right. All right, guys. We'll see you later on. Have a good day. Good night. God bless. Godspeed.